stuff. You mentioned the anti-rioting bill. You know, obviously doing the COVID, having the open state, open school is very important. But over the summer, we were one of the...
What a beautiful day today, Saturday. Get our stuff, get our goodies, goodie mob. Spitfire in the front. Everything else inside. Whoa, Spitfire. Tripod. Skateboard. See you at the park. Alright. Here's our spot. Because you know what happens on the weekend. So this is actually the first time The Rock has to hang outside. Usually we're in there. Inside over there. But today, because gate is locked. Wow! What's up, YouTube? We're here. You know, today is Saturday, so we are outside, stuck in the rut. Let me see, get this up a little bit. Stuck in the rut. Yeah, you see the beginning of the video. So you know, we gotta start with a story. You know, always. Skateboarding is fun. Stories are better, right? Nah. Actually, it's the other way around. But anyway, so last night, so Monday, Wednesday, Friday, my granddaughter, my stepdaughter Ashley, comes to see my wife Ashley, help her, you know, because I'm on dialysis, so I'm not home those 4 hours. So last night she was like, "Hey, can you use the Lyft or the Uber?" I said, "I don't have Uber, I have the Lyft." "Okay, you lift me to, you know, my friend's house." I was like, "All right." So it was like $9. She said, "I have a 20. I was like, "I only have $7 change." She's like, "Oh, that's cool, keep it." I was like, "Hell yeah," you know. Usually it's the other way around. I'm usually giving her money. So I was like, okay. I said, all right, so tomorrow. So she hands me this wrinkle ass $20 bill, man. Like, cause she has it in, you know how girls are, man. Everything's in the back pocket, man. Phones, money, tampons. I mean, fuck, you name it, right? Everything is in the back pocket. So she pulls it out. You know, like that old saying, "Wait, what do you want me to pull money out of my ass?" That's pretty much what she did, but out of pocket on the ass. So she pulled it out. It was all wrinkled. I was like, yeah. So this morning I woke up at around 8 o'clock in the morning. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna go deposit this $20. That way, you know, my shit don't bounce, cause I don't have that much money in there. I knew that. So then I woke up and, you know, got a little bit wrapped up. Fire up the computer. Of course, I got to do this and that. Did a couple things, and then I got out of the house around 8:30, and I knew the mall opens at 10, because the Bank of America, my bank is at the mall, on the other side of the mall, and then my wife's bank is over here on this side. You have to go in a little bit to the east. So I was thinking, yeah, because she said to pull $20 out to so we could buy some donuts and some. She wanted a croissant, egg and cheese sandwich, and I wanted like half a dozen donut holes. She wanted some chocolate milk and all that shit. So I was like, you know what? Because I had a same incident last time, not this bank, but the other bank over here in Bellflower. The one I ended up going to the second time over here, it's closer. I put in like $300 worth of 20s, and it kept spitting out one of the 20s. So I ended up only depositing $280. And I was thinking, man, you know what? I should go to her bank, pull the $20 out, just in case this 20 doesn't work. We have a backup 20. But you know, human being, we're like, nah. You know, as I was talking, you know, I should stretch, because I forgot to stretch. Yeah. I usually get 1 set of stretch in the morning, you know? So I didn't even do that. Anyway, so I was riding my bike there this morning. I was like, nah, everything will be alright. So I had to go around, like, you go around the other way. You know, otherwise, what happened is, you could get through the Wells Fargo and Bank of America, but you have to ride through the mall, through the outside food court. So I didn't want to do that because, you know, sometimes fucking security guards give me a hard time, you know. So I was like, alright, I'll go through the back. Go to Bank of America. They don't open till 10. Nothing opens till 10, I think. I don't know. So I get there. I folded try to get all the wrinkles out of the $20 bill. It was one of those new $20 bills too. It wasn't the old one. This one has the, you know, the ones with the little color on it. And then I folded like long ways and had the head like face up. You know, like the face part of the money. Yep, rejected. I tried it about 3 times on that ATM machine. Then I moved on to they had 3 of them. So I was on the right one in the beginning, the right side of the bank ATM. And then I moved all the way to the left one. Yep. So I was like, ah, fuck it, you know, it's already like about 9:40, 9:35, 9:40 now. So I was like, fuck it, let's go through the mall before the mall opens. So I ride through the food court and everything. So I get to Wells Fargo, got the $20 out from Terry's bank account. Then I looked at the clock, I was like, man, maybe I should go back and put this money in. But then I was thinking, shit, I have to ride through the mall, you know? How do you want to do that? So, I like, nah, everything will be fine. So then I get to the donut store. I got her the croissant. I got me a pastrami sandwich. Got half dozen donuts, and I got me a dozen donut holes, I think, and her chocolate milk. It came out to be like $23, something like that. And then so I had $17 left. I was like, that's cool. So then I came home. I fired up the water and everything, and I made a little thing of coffee. And then I fired the computer up, and I was sitting there, logged into my Skateboarding with Lo account, because that's where my Bank of America, all the important shit goes to, my email. So I was like, yeah, whatever. I said, oh, Bank of America. And usually it's like, you know, check your balance, or you purchase online or whatever, and shit like that. Because I got the Home Depot cart that's supposed to be here yesterday, but it's not even here. Because I was supposed to bring that big ass rock here to skate, but maybe tomorrow. hopefully tomorrow. So yeah, and then I opened the one up and it says, yeah, as you can see in the beginning of the video, minus $9 something, what, 1 cent, something like that. So I was like, fuck! Had my legs out, kicking back, drinking my coffee, and eating some donut holes, eating a pastrami sandwich. Boom, I had put everything down, took off on my bike, I went to deposit all that shit. And yeah. So that's anyway, that's the first story of the day anyway. We got more stories coming, don't worry. Don't worry. Let's go. Now we can skate. Alright, let's go. Got lost because road rage behind me. Guy like tried to pull in. Then that guy over there was slamming the brakes. So I got distracted. Yeah. Fuck. That's street skating for you, man. You know? Man, I was sitting inside the house. I was getting all sleepy and shit, man. I hate that. You know, when you're sitting inside, all shade and cool, all you want to do is go to sleep, man. You know? It sucks. So that's why I'm glad the sun's out. Even when you come out here and the sun's not out, it still feels like, still feels sleepy, you know? That's why I wear my sun shirt. Sunshine. Lo, quit freaking delaying your game. Your training. Go skate. Shut up. Shut up and skate. The back of my board again. The last one was a dragger. one of those plastic gun again. Remember we saw a bunch of them in there when we were skating, like at least 2 or 3 of them. A bunch, 2 or 3. Anyway, that's what that is. Another one of those. And since it's plastic, it kind of like molds in with your wheel. Yeah. Took a man down, man down. All right, throw it on the street so we can hit it when we go home. Weak. Trying to get me. Damn, that's weak. Another one. Yeah, get out in the street. Awesome, we made one. Got one round. Yeah, I don't know, man. Feels like I'm stoked to be skating, but it's not coming out, man. Like the stoke zone's not coming out. Maybe because my mind is still wrapped into that, you know, insufficient fun and all that shit, you know? And then people were road raging. I mean, shouldn't let that shit bother me, but like I'm getting so distracted by it. I need to get in the zone. That's why it's, I can be myself when we're in there, you know? Out here, I'm trying to be myself, but there's a lot of things going on. Like I gotta watch people coming this way, walking their dogs. Cars coming this way, maybe they're gonna honk or something. Alright, so that's pretty good. I'm stoked, we got one down. Yeah, I figured out what it was. I just need to see it because I used to stretch every morning before we start, you know. So since I didn't stretch, threw up my morning, you know what I mean? Like, threw up. Yeah. It threw up my morning. No, it threw off my morning. That's what I'm going with. Got him. Yeah, man, what a difference. Cause I stretch in between, you know, doing the 2 turns on the Spitfire, and yeah, I can start feeling myself coming back. It's weird if you don't stretch all the time, like every day. It's like your body don't want to. And now that I've been doing it for like almost a month, and when I don't do it, it feels like I'm missing something, you know. It's kind of like when you sit in a car and you don't want your seatbelt, you feel like naked, you know, or sleeping with a blanket or something. Talking to you, not Charlie Brown. What's the kid in Charlie Brown's show that has a blanket? Why do people blast their radio? Like fucking, do we want to listen to that shit? You know what I mean? If you want to listen to that shit, we fucking listen to this shit yourself. Fucking shit, man. Now he fucking leaves after I turn the camera off. Fucking bullshit. Don't tell me it's you turning. Motherfucker. Coming back. You know, we got the best soundtrack right here. That's the best soundtrack. Switch 6 balls. Bone switch 6 balls. With the shield off. Whoa, that fucking truck. I was saying. With the shields off because that's how we like it. Fuck the dirt, fuck the mud, whatever, man. I think these are 6 balls. Yeah, these are 6 balls. I think this is my first set. Might be second, but I think it's the first set I ever bought. All these times I've been skating. Never bought Swiss bearings. But man, are they worth it. So like I said, that with this, best music ever. You don't need nothing else. You know, fuck your iPad, your iPhone, your AirPad, AirPod, fucking your Beats, fuck all that shit, man. Here's the real deal right here. Well, unless you're playing like Slayer or something, yeah. Then it's a different story, you know what I mean? Angel of Death! Oh, weak. See what I get for talking shit, Kevin Ollie. Start over. Start the shit over. You know what's so awesome when I'm skating out here? I feel like back in the days when Arnold Schwarzenegger and all those guys at the Venice beach, the Muscle Beach in Venice, you know, in California here. People would just look over look over and like watch them lift weights and shit. Cause that's what I feel like. At least there's car behind, but you don't see him out here, but he's right behind the camera. There's at least one person every like 3-4 minutes stop right there and watch me skate. And like expecting me to do something, right? You know the most awesome part about being fucking, I call it white belt. Or white belt. When you say white belt, a lot of people know what white belt means. Because I think a lot of people know more shit about white belt than saying like beginner skateboarding or something like that. Beginning could be anything, you know what I mean? Some people say beginners. It's just a broad word, man. Beginner could be like, I just bought a skateboard. Or beginner could be like, I've been skating for like 5 months or a year. Because I remember in 1985 when I started, it took me probably, like 2 years. 2 or 3 years to be able to ollie up a curb, like going with a pretty good speed, you know? Because what we had was like, we had a thing called birdie, because it's like that, right? It goes right here, that's why it's called birdie. So there's two bolts here. They mount it right here. And then they had the middle birdie right here. So you can and then the bigger, the bird 4 comes all the way out in the middle of the board. Way out here. So when you go up a curb, you just like slide up like that. You know? You don't have to ollie. Yeah. So yeah, those birdies. It's a birdie because it looks like that. See? And you mount them on your bolts. 2 bolts here and like that. Yeah. So you have the front and the back. That way you can do both ways. But you use that to go over like spine ramps. Back then, spine ramp is like 2 ramps back to back like this with 2 coping against each other. So that way you can go over, or you can rock and roll fakie. You can go over regular. That's what those birdies, they help. Yeah. So anyway, getting back to my my story. The good thing about being a fucking white belt is you can always improve. And you know what the best thing too? No one expects you to do anything awesome unless you pull something like this. No, not that. Unless you pull something like this, right? You go up and then go. You know what I mean? And you do something like fucking, I don't know, some spinning shit, whatever. Yeah, that's pretty much. That's why it's great to be a white belt. So I tell people, like some people come here, they walk by you, hey, can you do anything? Nope. And then be like, all right. Then they move on. Or some of them even come and like, yeah, I used to skate, man. Fucking used to kickflip 5 stairs and crooked grind, 7-stair handrail, and I guess that's what it feels like to be hanging out with, like, you know, like the Vietnam vets. Well, I'm saying Vietnam vet because that's more of my era. You know, I grew up over there during the Vietnam War. So I guess for newer kids, I guess people sitting around talking about Afghanistan or Iraq. You know, which you know, like, yeah, man, remember pulling out them fucking shrapnel out of my arm. Remember our friend Joe when his arm was hanging out? We hit that fucking landmine. That what they call him? Not landmine. They call him something else. Fucking shit, whatever. They don't call him landmine. They call him something else. Anyway, shit blew up his arm. And he was like hanging there, and he's like, oh man, look at my arm. Yeah. So that's what it feels like when someone comes up to me and be like, yeah, man, I used to skate, dude. Like, why don't you skate anymore? Ah, man, I hurt my back. Oh, I can't do it no more, man. I got a family. Dude, I got like shit, man. Like 6 kids with like 8 wives, man. Got child support and fucking now I'm laid off, man. And my unemployment's not paying me. Like then I'm just like palm my head like, alright dude, I'm here to fucking skateboard and tell stories and a truck going by. So we haven't even finished that set yet. I think I'm halfway, but I don't know, we'll finish it in a minute. And then I got another great story after I finish this set, okay? Don't go away. Have to move it. The city worker here. Alright, we'll be back with the story. How you guys doing?
Good, and you?
Great, man. Thank you. Don't get that brick. That's mine. That's my brick. You gotta rotate all the way over there from my bike, on my basket. I found a way over there. Thank you, brother. Thanks for everything. You know, they don't get reward, you know. Gotta show them what's up. We appreciate them. We appreciate their work. Anyway, we'll come back with a story. You know what I should do? I should tell the story while I stretch. That way you don't have to waste time, you know? Okay, we're gonna stretch some more and then we'll tell some more stories. So actually, this part right now that I'm telling you was supposed to be the introduction of this video. But since we got thrown off, you know, life happens. We have to put that story right now. So this is the story. Alright, so we are in training number 17. So I remember 1988 when I was 17 years old, living in Clovis, New Mexico. 30,000, 32,000 population. We had a church right across the street where I was living with my sister Connie, in Clovis, New Mexico. There's a church across the street. We had two churches. It's a Southern Baptist church. But the big side was the American side, and then the other side was the Laotian side, where we, you know, Lao and Thai. It's actually more Thai than Lao, but it's called Lao Church, but Thai, because my sister was involved. My sister Connie, she was like a what do you call it? Translation for Laotian people, you know, for the refugees. So there was a Sunday school teacher, Sunday school church that I went to. There was this girl, her name was Renee. You know, that's the reason why you go to church, right? They always have like hot girls that go there, you know. So it's a lot of reason why you go to church. Like they said, you know, God works in mysterious ways, and that's one of them. Anyway, I had no chance with her. I was like, it's like seeing a beautiful car, you know. It's not like you want them. You don't, because it's high maintenance. You know, like I'll see a brand like a Ram Charger or something, a Bumblebee version or whatever, and be like, fuck, that's sick. You know what I mean? Or a Camaro. Like, I don't really like cars. You know, I like trucks, not the big trucks, the small ones. Not the new small ones either. The bigger, you know, the small, the older ones, like the one I had 1998 Nissan Frontier, or you know. That's probably my favorite truck. Perfect size and everything for me. Anyway, just because, you know, like, I see nice vehicles and shit doesn't mean, like, it's just a compliment, you know? So women are the same way, you know? I think guys compliment women like vehicles, you know, like a car, you know? So she's way out of my league, you know? I already know that. So I try to, when I was younger, trying to hit up some girls and always get rejected. I was like, oh well, I guess girls are not for me then. So I stopped trying. But anyway, there's this girl, Renee, and then she has a friend, you know, like usually good-looking girl hang out with good-looking girls. So there was this other girl. Of course, they live in a rich neighborhood, you know, and they go out with all the the rich dude, you know, like the dudes that always have like the nice vehicles, you know, like the nice vehicles and the, you know, they throw like high school parties, you know, all the cool guys, you know, oh, we're gonna have a kegger, my parents are out of town, you know, one of those things. Anyway, so finds out her name was Heather and she was in the magazine 17. I was like, oh fuck, so I went and bought a 17 magazine and I like chased her down trying to find her, right, in high school. I was like, oh please, can you sign this for me? And then she was like, oh, can I keep this for a little bit? I guess she wanted to read it and shit, right? And I was like, oh man, can you know, she didn't even know my name or anything, you know. I was like, oh, it's just some fucking dork, right? I was like, hey, can you make it out too low, you know, LO, just too low, and then, you know, love Heather or something like that. Nah, I was a fucking dork. You know how that goes. So like a week later, she gave me a magazine. I looked on the thing, she says Heather. No love, no nothing, just says Heather. I was like, wow. I was like, yeah, whatever. What can do, man? But I mean, like, you know, that's just life, man. You just go on. But you know what? I don't regret none of that stuff, man. I mean, like, skateboarding, man. I don't know. Like, kids these days have it way better, man. Kids that skateboard. I guess there's other pressures, you know, like to do Instagram and TikTok and shit like that, but I think the thing is, if you, it's kind of hard, man. Like if you stick with pure skateboarding, you know, just cut away all the trims, the fat, and the everything, man, and just skateboard. I think, especially if you skate young, skateboarding will carry you a long way in life, man. It teaches so many things. I mean, I learned everything myself, but I'm hoping to pass the love and everything to it, you know? Pass it back to it. And so kids out there, you know, they get the love, you know? I don't know. Anyway, so see, like this kid right here, look. See, he's just walking down the street. I mean, if he had a skateboard, he would have been like skating, you know? Alright, let's go back. So, I don't know, man. So I'm glad like none of those girls like me and shit. Like, you know, it happens, but I'm glad, you know, I got my wife, everything. She's so supportive. I love her very much. And actually, I didn't meet her till like, she's actually my first, man. I think it was 2002. How old was I? 31 years old? Yeah. She pretty much almost have to hit me over the head to like notice her, to like, you know, when you're around so long that you're like, girls don't really like pay attention to you. You're just like, whatever, just move on in life, you know. So I mean, she's like, hey, you want to go out or something? I'm like, huh? What? Sure, I guess. Yeah, man, tell you the truth, I wouldn't trade my life right now for any of other life, man. Things happen, and I'm glad things happen the way they happen. Look at me right now. Doesn't matter, man. Where am I now? Skateboarding. Beautiful day. Badass skateboard setup. Feeling good, feeling great, awesome, you know? Because you know what happened is, a lot of those hot ass girls in high school and shit, a lot of them like mostly overweight and have a bunch of kids, and a lot of those guys like buff themselves all up, they're all like in gay porns and shit now. I mean, fuck, man. You know? I don't know, just, you look at life sometimes, you know, you think like you're missing out on shit, like trying to be cool in school and shit like that. But nah, man, you don't need to do none of that shit, man. You don't have to be cool, you know. Skateboarding is fucking cool. You know, you don't need to do nothing else. And it's the best shit, man. It's the best. There's nothing more I want to say, man. Just I don't know. It's hard to see. I mean, you go like that guy, just like cruising around, bumping your radio. I mean, like that dude, fucking got the new Jeep truck with the fancy wind. What's up? What you doing? Hell yeah, always. Happy every day.
There you go.
Happy skateboarding day, always.
There you go.
As long as I'm skateboarding, it's always happy. Hell yeah, I am. I am, man.
I wish I was off work skating with you.
Nah, I'm serious, man. Like, I sometimes I get like don't want to go skate. I'm like, dude, other people have to work, and you know what I mean?
I see you over here and I'm like, damn, I want to go skate.
Yeah.
You know?
A lot of people I know, they like, I like, you can just make time, you know what I mean? I tell them, you know what I mean? Like, you don't have to, I mean, yeah, no one told you to go buy that brand new 2021 Silverado, you know what I mean?
Not on that boat.
Right?
Yeah, man.
I mean, what? Look at my Silverado.
There you go.
There's my Silverado right there.
Brand new.
It is, right? Huh?
That's the bait.
It is. I'm actually supposed to get another one today, a dolly. Yeah. I'll show you next time. I got this big ass rock. I got it right there. I don't know if you've seen it. It's like this big. It's like 300 pounds, dude. Yeah, I'm gonna bring it right here. It's like a skated, like a curb. It's like a 48 inches by 15, and it's 5 inches thick. I use it for like to do grinds and manuals, and yeah, so I can work on my, you know. Yeah, whatever. Hey, you know what? If you give me a parking block, yeah. Hey, if you see don't steal them. No wax. Raw. I'm all old school, man. It's fast, slash. Yeah, no wax. Yeah, if you can find one, don't steal it. But if you can find a raw one, I don't care if it's cracked or broken, whatever. If you could bring me one, man, that would be.
I'll find it and I'll bring it.
That'd be great. And I'll put it all in my cart. All right. Thanks, Evans. Yeah. Evans, man. He's super cool, man. His dad owns that place, so the nursery. So he works there like 7 days a week, you know. And see, like you said, man, blessed to skateboard. All right. All right, we went across the street real quick, talk to Evans. Whew. So we got one more round on this bad boy, and then maybe we'll do some free skates or something. do it. Last stretch home. All right, man. the end of training. As I was saying before, the battery ran out on me. That's what's great about the camcorder, man. You can get like, you know, I got like 5 batteries on it, you know what I mean? Like we can film forever. Well, gotta get more memory sticks, but still those are like so much more affordable now too. Better than back in the day, man, when you had to buy those tapes. They were like $10 each, and you can record for 1 hour, and you can't record over them because the tape, you know, you'll get like shit's all screwed up. Now it's all digital. It's awesome. It's awesome, man. Anyway, this show Columbo called The Forgotten Lady. There was this lady. She was in a Broadway show, dancing with this guy, and it turns out she had this thing in her brain called Rose syndrome or something. It makes her forget, you know. So she hyped herself to be to wanting to get back into the show, you know. And then her husband knew about her condition, but he didn't tell her, you know, that she had this forgotten thing. And she only had like a couple months to live, so he didn't want to fund her Broadway show, but he didn't tell her why. So she ends up killing him, you know. And then it started kicking and shit because she had like aerobics or acrobat or something, and on a Friday, and she didn't even know it was Friday. So anyway, in the end, Columbo figured out that she killed him and everything, and then the guy who was dancing partner with her knew about her condition too, and I guess he didn't know. Columbo told him about the condition. It's almost bringing tears to my eyes, man. That's why I'm stopping, because I guess you feel it more as you get older and older, you know, that it can happen to you. So it can happen to any of us. So he tells Columbo that, you know, he killed the guy. Man, it hits so hard, man. I don't know, man. It's hard. I mean, I don't have anyone that's close to me that has mental issues or anything like that, but for some reason, I feel like from my heart, man, when I talk about it. Yeah. So anyway, he told Columbo that he did it, you know. And Columbo, you know, he's such an awesome person, man. So he went along with it, and then he says, I don't know how long the story's gonna hold up. And they both were saying, yeah, well, at least a couple months, and then the story might not hold up. And then he says that's perfect, because she only has a couple months to live. And she was sitting in her little theater room in her house, and they just told her, just relax and watch your movies. You know, she was watching her old movies. It's kind of like me, man. I'll just sit there and draw or cut up those stickers, and I just watch my own video, man. I don't know. You know, the way I see it, if you can't enjoy your own video, nobody else is gonna enjoy it, you know. But anyway, yeah, I guess the reason is another reason is because there was that skateboarder, or his name Alex something in Europe. It's on Vice. Alex something. He was super good, man. But then he had a mental problem, man. You know, he had mental issues, and it's so sad because, like, I didn't really notice it until I read the comments in the video that if you think about it, you look at all the people like Danny Wainwright and all these guys that say that it wasn't for him, none of them would be where they are, you know. And if you read the comments, how you doing? If you read the comments, it's always they're talking about used to or do that or do this, but then none of them really reach out to him, you know, or go visit him, or you know what I mean? Like, they all say, oh, how good he was, and never address the present, you know, the present of him. You know, have a great day, man. Thank you. And never mention the issues of him being mentally, you know. I don't know, like go visit him or something like that. I mean, I don't know. They could have done it, but I guess in the video they never showed it. So I mean, who knows, you know? Like, they might visit him, but the thing, you know, main thing is, yeah, it's pretty. That's my landlord. Pretty sad. Then right after that, I was watching Ali Boulala, you know, and his story on Vice, and yeah, his was just a totally different story. But anyway, yeah. So I just wanted to share that with you, and that's why I'm so grateful, you know. I'm so thankful. So thankful every day, man. I get to come out here and ride my skateboard. It might not be doing the best things, but I do think of people like that. Sometimes I'll get tired or do something like that, and I'll see somebody in a wheelchair, you know. I'm like, fuck, you know, like what that person would give anything just to stand up and to just be able to push on a skateboard, man. You know, like the simplest things in life, man. Like, I never want to take anything for granted at all, you know. Never. I mean, but I do see a lot of these simplest things. Sometimes I have to remind myself, you know. Sometimes I have to remind myself that you got it good, man. You get not good, you got it great. I do have it great. I mean, some people might not think so, but I have it great, man. I mean, shit, I'm pretty much skateboarding every day. I mean, but no pressure, right? Like, I mean, it's not my living or my life. I mean, it is my life, but I mean, I don't depend my life financially on it. Only person that's stopping me from skateboarding every day is myself. That's it, you know. Like I said, I'll be sitting in the house like, oh man, it's kind of cold and shit. Starting being little pussies, you know. I'm just taking it easy because we're gonna come back tomorrow, you know what I mean? Like, it's a Saturday, Sunday is a 2-day in a row. So I remember the first Sunday I did this, and I pushed myself, and I mean, my first Saturday, and I pushed myself, man. And by Sunday I was so sore. It's like, oh man, I can't even, you know what I mean? So Tuesday and Thursday is fine because I have you know, the other days to rest, and not really rest, you know, but not skate. But it gets easier and easier it goes, man. But I just want to say, man, I'm really blessed. I thank God always. Sometimes I don't pray to Him or have faith as much as I should, but I do in my heart. You know, like He says, He weighs the heart. Speaking of the Bible, you know, when He says 2 or more, praise His name, He's there. It reminds you of a lot of times when I watch. I mean, not really watch, but I do watch the video, the skateboard video, but I read the comments and I don't blame them, a lot of them are kids, you know. They say like, oh man, my town is shit, there's no skate park, there's nothing, you know. Just like in the Bible, you know, church is, you know, it's just a building, you know. The church is the people. 2 or more, praise His name, He's there. You have your own church. Same thing with skateboarding, man. All you need is a skateboard and a ground to, you know, to ride on, and that's all you need. And like I said, man, we bring our own. Got to keep adding more and more as we find things. But the thing is, my level sucks. I mean, the thing is, you can get as many obstacles as you want, but then that means you have to learn more. It's harder and harder to learn because it's best just to be good at something. Like one, be really good at one and then move on, you know, versus like trying to do a whole bunch of them. Something like this rock right here, I'm just trying to board slide, you know. But right now, my legs are not the tightest. Can't we do that? You see that and you're probably thinking, Lord, you fucking suck. Actually, that is an improvement. Alright, let me tell you. Ooh, is that my dolly? Is my dolly here? In 2014, I was walking right here at this same spot, man. Going to the liquor store around the corner. I got what they call vertical. Where you just like, yeah, I got vertigo in 2014. I don't know how. I don't know if you could just catch it or it just becomes part of you or what. So I was walking. See that sign? go. So I was walking. Walking just like this, man. Okay? Like this. I was walking and all of a sudden I was losing balance like that, like a drunken Shaolin drunken style. So I was walking, I was like, okay. Then I have to go. But they didn't have this fence. They didn't have this fence here. Otherwise, it would have been good because I could just grab the fence and walk all the way home. So anyway, I had to walk very slowly, and I was off balance. Okay. So these are some of the struggles that I had to do. Okay. So even now, I think I still have that vertigo. That's why. I mean, plus my legs are really shaky because they're kind of weak from not skateboarding. You know, at the same time, I have vertigo. I don't know if it goes away or what. So that's why you see me, my legs are shaking. And another thing is when I had my dialysis, I had a tube here, my home dialysis, 2006. They put one big bag of saline, 2,000 milliliter, in your stomach. And for the longest time, okay, this was 2006, okay? When I had that, all of a sudden, for some reason, I couldn't get up a curb. In 2006, I couldn't do this at all. If I had to get up a curb, I had to go like this. Or most of the times I would have to go like this. Pull myself up. So during that time, I pretty much quit skateboarding, 2006, because I couldn't. I couldn't do that. I couldn't jump like that. So if I can't jump like that, how am I gonna skate, you know? But I did try to skate. I try to pretty much, you know, just cruise around. Pretty much cruise around, you know? And I did skate, just cruise around. And that's why I loosened my trucks all super loose like Matt Rodriguez, just cruising around. And I never really ollie for the longest time. So that was 2006. So you're talking almost 15 years ago. And not until about last year when I started riding my bicycle because of my friend Mario. He told me he'd ride like 12 miles every day. So that got me excited to start riding my bike. And then after that, I started to get a little bit of stamina and endurance. And that got me motivated to skateboard, but because I still couldn't jump, you know, and it sucks, man. If you can't jump, if you skateboard and you can't ollie, man, I don't know, it sucks, man. I mean, not saying that you can't ollie because you don't know how to ollie. I'm talking you can't ollie because you can't even jump at all, you know? Like jump as in like your body can't even jump up. And that got me pretty depressed, you know? Because, you know, I love skateboarding, man. You know, that got me depressed. You know? So I didn't really skateboard. And there's you know, times like that got me down. You know? Just sometimes your body does stuff like that, and what can you do, you know? So I mean, it's good to look back, you know, and really appreciate life. You know, really appreciate life, how awesome it is. Now that's why you see me when I'm doing these ollies, man. They don't look much, but you know, they don't look much, but when you know the backstory about the person, I think it means so much more, you know? Like not being able to walk up a curb to now just, you know, like doing, you know, whatever, over 100 or 200 ollies, you know? I mean, not really, don't have to be big ollies, but the thing that, the point that my muscle is jumping up, you know, that's an improvement to me. And yes, you know, sometimes, I think that's the thing, man, you know? When people share their stories and you see the story and the struggle people go through, it really means more, you know? It means a lot more to just... That's why I do these training, because I'm so happy I can jump now, you know? And that vertical, it's still there. I'm working on it. But I think if I keep skateboarding and straightening up my legs, I think the vertical has to do with a lot of shaky legs too, you know? A lot of shaky legs. If you have shaky legs and you have vertical, it's not a good combination. So that's pretty much what I'm working with. Like, I can't stand on my right foot and balance, you know? I mean, one, my leg is weak, and two, I have vertical too, so that doesn't help. So hopefully my legs be strong enough to overcome the vertical. I know it will. Let's put everything away, and then let's everything is almost away, so that's it. We'll see you tomorrow. We're gonna skate some more tomorrow. Thanks for watching, man. See you tomorrow, I guess. Number 18, huh? 18 in life. Keep on rolling. Dum 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 du 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 swing in this tree. Me, I am bounce around so well, branch to branch, limb to limb, you see. All in my day's dream, I am stuck like the other monkeys here. Me, I am Sitting up in this tree again. But then comes a day I climb out of these safe limbs. I venture away. Walking tall, head high up and singing. I went to the city. Car horns, corners, and a gritty. Weekend landlord. Now I am the proudest monkey. You ever see, monkey see, monkey do, yeah. Wonder where my dolly is. Hope they didn't deliver to the wrong house. Where's my dolly, man? YouTube, that's it. Thanks for watching. Hope the dolly comes. Keep on rolling.